Wow, no views. Guess I'm just talking to myself. Sometimes I wish I had some subscribers, but then there would be pressure to put out videos and good content. And of course I'd have to stop using Windows Movie Maker, but I digress. Anyways, speaking of wishes, it's a common ending used in quite a number of film and animation. For example, in this film, 13 Going on 30, the main character undoes their wish made near the beginning of the film, becomes 13 again, and proceeds to prevent all misgivings that she would have faced when she was 30. Now, I don't exactly remember what happened in this film, but this ending left quite the impression. Since then, I never watched another chick flick, and I made the generalization that that was just the way those films were. So basically, I became sexist. But come on, you got some ghetto dollhouse wishing device, and it somehow grants 2 wishes. Years later, I saw this ending, first in the manga and again in the final act. She actually managed to get the defective Dragon Ball to work. The first thing I thought to myself was, is this targeting a female audience? I feel like I got tricked into watching a chick flick. Also, there's so many loose ends and issues that haven't been fully addressed. The most obvious being, Inuyasha is still a half-demon. Isn't he gonna outlive Kokome like years? There was a recurring theme in this anime where one was not able to obtain their true wish, kind of like Twisted Metal. You see, Red wanted a community where she and her family belonged, but ultimately was ostracized. Blue wished for her boyfriend to be able to play music again. Now they can't be together and he's hanging out with another girl. We don't know much about Yellow, but she was alone and now dead. Black wanted to save her friends, somewhat succeeded, but now she's the only one left to tell the tale. Pink entered the void, giving up her family and life. Somehow this all culminates into a bittersweet ending. That's not how things play out for this one. Instead, we get a happily ever after ending. Was hoping that they wouldn't follow the manga so closely, but it had a good run. I haven't watched the whole Full Metal Alchemist reboot, but I did read the manga, and that ending, though, really turned me off. The old version did a slightly better job in that aspect. Overall, the old FMA is more of a drama when compared to the reboot, but back in the day, Edward has a to be or not to be moment. He uses all of his knowledge, all of his skill, and proves that he is the ultimate coordinator. Ends up on the other side of the gate, but Full Metal feels like he gained more than he actually paid for. He was originally a pessimistic individual, but through these events, he gains hope that he can find his way back. Anyways, back to the reboot. The contents of the gate is left ambiguous, but you could trade it in for a prize. The solution was within himself the entire time. He just didn't believe. What? You can't just slap on the ending from The Wizard of Oz. That ending works in The Wizard of Oz, but not so much here. Maybe I'm missing something in the episodes that I haven't watched, but it really feels like there should be more consequences to their actions. No one that you really care about dies, and there's a convenient exit at the very end. Sure, everyone likes happy endings, but it feels out of place. Like for this one, God makes a wish and basically suicides. Killua comes in to save the day, and his wish basically sets up a potential new story arc for himself. Hunters become aware of Aluka's existence, and Killua is under the threat of total mind control. Maybe I don't like the ending of Inuyasha and Full Metal because there's no sequel, when clearly there could be one. And now I have to look for a new series to follow. If you happen to be a stray viewer, this video may contain spoilers.